Hello all, this is Janelle from Batty Bloomers, and I'm showing you the spot where my little greenhouse is going to go. I don't know if you remember, I had a video last year that had the frame still up from a little kind of a inexpensive metal piping frame with the plastic that goes over the top. Right there is all the pipes. My dear kids helped me rip it apart. We're working on clearing out the stones because we do want to save those. But this spot is where my new greenhouse is going to go. We were going to make it all out of old windows, but I think we're only going to use a few old windows and just wood frame it and use clear corrugated roofing because the old windows is kind of a pain. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you that, and I'll give you updates as we make progress on it. Okay, well, thank you for watching. My greenhouse area is ready for concrete. We're going to be putting a concrete footer in between these boards. And then we can lay these pavers in the greenhouse part and get on with it. So I'll keep you updated. Okay, so this is the foundation of the greenhouse. It just was cemented in. We have a base, a good footer as a base, and we just cemented in the blocks and have bolts to connect the boards. And so the next step is framing it, and I'll be working on putting those pavers on the floor. So that's where we're at. Hello everybody, this is Janelle from Batty Bloomers, and I wanted to show you the progress on the greenhouse. Look at that. Is it looking like a proper greenhouse yet? Almost. So we have to make some, cut out some places and frame up for a window on this side and on that side. And then of course the door will be there. And we also have to frame up something because we're going to have the roof hinge, because you have to let the heat out. Heat rises, and so in the summer we have the door and the two windows that you can open, but you also have to have a higher spot for heat to get out. So that'll be like a vent on the top. So and then we have to get the clear material. We're going to be using clear corrugated roofing. It's fairly inexpensive compared to some other stuff you can buy for greenhouses. It probably isn't the warmest, but I'm not terribly worried about that because it's against our house and this radiates heat. And I'm going to just experiment with it this winter to see how warm it stays. I'm going to get one of those thermometers that you can put the sensor in out here in the greenhouse, and then I'll have the thing that reads the time, or the temperature inside, and I can see what the temperature is through the winter, through the nights, because I have a little lemon tree that I would love to be able to overwinter in the greenhouse, but I have to make sure it's warm enough. So that's what we're going to be using for the clear coating, and then also the floor we're going to be using pavers. So I'm going to level out this blue sand with the concrete footer so that the pavers are level with the footer. And and then also back here, this is a downspout from our gutters. We're going to elbow this in and have a little water barrel here. And that also could help keep it warm, depending if I got a black water barrel. But anyway, I just thought I should show you this progress, and it's very exciting. So, and I don't know if you noticed over here, we put in a courtyard. It was just blue stone before, and I hated it because the chairs would sink, and it wasn't level, it wasn't square, and it's not really perfect, but it's much better And it's like my little Mediterranean courtyard back in here, and I love it. So, alright. I'll be back to show you more. Okay, I'm back to show you progress on the greenhouse. Just thought I'd show you that little frog right there first. But let's go see how the greenhouse is looking. Look at that, it's painted almost completely. Let's go take a look. So you can see in the last little section of this video, I was talking about the hinged roof, and you can see it's propped open at the moment, and that's how it will be on both sides. You can see that side. It's open. I have to paint those little bits yet. But that's what it will be like for the summer, so I can let the heat out. And you can see it's framed in for the windows right there. And the door is framed in. That wasn't like that before. And also, the floor is finally finished, and I did it myself, and it's not level, but I don't care. I love it. Let me pull this out a little bit. Okay, there. You can see it a little better. And I did put a little flower pot back there. Excuse the ladder. I couldn't help myself. It needed something pretty in it. And then I did find a small barrel that'll work for a water barrel that'll be elevated. And I'll have water in here and everything. So this is what it looks like. What else needs to be done to it? Other than painting it, you can see in there, I need to paint in there. Even though it's going to be covered, I want it to be kind of protected, the wood. I don't want it to rot too quickly. And I do need to paint the windows that are going to be going here, the frame of the window and the door. I feel like there's something else, but I can't think of it at the moment. But I would like to, we have some brick facade that I'd like to cover the block with and make it look cute and charming. But I'm not sure, because I am going to put dirt back in here on either side and plant stuff. So I'm not actually sure. But anyway, I will keep you posted. I can't think of, there was something else I felt like I wanted to say, but I don't remember what it was now. So, oh, I know what it was. Okay, so from my old greenhouse, I had these racks that were on metal pipes. We're going to use these for racks in here, for shelves, and I'll probably do one about the height of the window there, and possibly another above like that, so that I have two sets of shelves. And I'm going to leave a space obviously for the water barrel, so I won't be able to go the whole way back. And then on this side I want a space for a little chair to be able to sit in here. That might change, I'm not sure, but that's the plan. So just thought I'd show you the progress. It's coming along. Hopefully soon we'll be done. Okay, so I'm going to show you the almost finished product of my greenhouse. Isn't she beautiful? Let me show you some little special features. We painted the frame white before we put on the plastic corrugated roofing. And that's supposed to be, this roofing is supposed to be really good against the sun. Sun can usually like make plastics brittle, but this is supposed to have some kind of protection against that. So that's a good thing. And I had these windows that my husband had, they were old windows, but they were bigger, and he made them smaller for me for a project years ago in another house. And this is what I had started in the other house and never finished it. So I finished it, and you can see I painted it, and I need to scrape off the paint. But I did that to both of the windows just to give it a little bit of pretty. And let's go in. Here's my door, which was an old window, a huge window. But then we had to add a panel on the bottom because it wasn't quite tall enough to be a door. So my husband did that as well. Go in. There's the floor that I finally finished. I did that during the summer. And it's not, like I said, it's not completely finished because I'm going to have shelves in here for my plants and things to set on. And the same on this side. And that is not done yet. But, and also the rain barrel. I got a rain barrel. And we have a spigot to hook to the bottom, and I want to rise it up on cinder blocks. And we have to connect it in. And we also need to, that is open right there. So that needs to be sealed. What else? Oh, and these little cracks in the cinder blocks. We have some brick veneer that we bought for another project years ago, and we had a few boxes left over. And I want to put that brick veneer, just cement them over top that. Not because I care about what it looks like so much, but the spiders with these horrible webs were making nests in there. It just was really gross. And I don't, no, thanks. So, that's another thing I want to do. So we have the shelves to do, the brick veneer just to cover those holes, the water barrel, and that edge needs sealed up. If you can see, right out to the outside. So we got to work on that. And we have had lots of nights that were below freezing, or freezing or below. And I have a black-eyed Susan vine, which is a tropical plant, and a night blooming jasmine in here, and a Marguerite daisy. 3 plants that are not hardy, and they're still alive. Now, they don't look great. They need water. They're really dry. But they're alive. I couldn't believe it. I was like, because I have now the temperature thing. This is the sensor, and then inside I have the reader, which tells me what temperature it's at in here. And when it gets really low outside, below 28, it does get below freezing in here. But they haven't been frosted, so they're not being killed. I guess that's why they're still alive. I'm really excited because, and during the day when the sun's hitting it, it's nice and warm in here now. Right now, the sun it's almost, I don't even know what time it is. I think it's close to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's December 1st, so the sun is already low in the sky, but this brick really heats up and keeps it warm in here. So that's what I was hoping. I think if I want to put my lemon trees and stuff out here, I'm going to research it a little more, wait till they're bigger, and I guess I would have to harden them off, not just bring them out cold turkey, because that'll probably kill them. And also, I might have to heat it, which is not a big deal. We have a little heater we can put out here, and there's electric over by my fountain, back behind my fountain, so it's not far. And then I have a regular old thermometer in here, and right now it's a little above, oh sorry, okay, there it is. It's a little above 52 degrees in here, which is about the same temperature as outside, probably because the sun is not hitting it anymore, but and the door is open. But these are the windows. I just put a little mosaic on them. I'll show you this one over here. Oh, this might be the one I first started. No, it's not. It's that one. Well, maybe it is this one. I can't remember. But anyway, I started one of these years ago and never finished. So I decided to put them in here, and they open. And I have little knobs that I'm going to put on here, which we haven't done yet. But it opens up to let air in. And then also we have these top parts that hinge open, and they're huge and they're heavy. So I have a hard time opening them. Well, you can see how it hinges. It's huge. It's this whole piece. And both sides do it. So I have to have my husband make me something made of maybe iron, wrought iron, to push it up and then brace it open. And I also added some fisherman floats that my sister gave me for my birthday. And twinkle lights, of course. Solar powered twinkle lights. Because you can never go wrong with those. And I cannot wait to use this in the springtime. And I will update you as I get the shelves in and the water system. But I thought I should make a video of it mostly finished, because I have been saying I would for a long time now, months and months and months. And so I thought I'd make that video. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.